Welcome back, everyone. Here we are with some more Baldur's Gate, Tales of the Sword Coast. Just had a rather bittersweet resolution to the quest for Brun's son. It's not a very happy ending for the father, but not much that could be done. We're not gifted enough to raise the dead. I suppose I don't really want to get too far ahead just with Yeslik alone. No telling what else we'll find out here. Probably more interesting.
Done and done.
Oh, there's one already, attacking Minsk here on the east side of the road. Just like this. Try and bring this one down quickly. There's a level up for Quarren. Let's address that super quick. A couple of HP gained. Looks like his thief scores improved. Perhaps some saving throws. I believe Imoen is quite the trap disarmer. Once she recovers her thief abilities, that is. So why don't we keep Quarren on the open lock train here. It's not as important when we have spells like Knock, but it's very nice when you can just handle those without the use of the spell. Spells, we found luck. Go with one, I guess. Should make use of luck from time to time.
A simple task.
Right. Let's continue following the road, it's likely safer. Did we miss anything when we were off? Ooh, what's this? Gerda.
Yes, done and done.
Speak with her. It's a bit odd seeing someone out on their own in a place like this. Alright. Apparently it is Enkeg mating season, so primarily the females coming up to the surface. They're aggressive, hungry, and there are a lot of them. She doesn't want us to exterminate them, however, just keep the population manageable. Apparently they aerate the soil and improve crop yields by as much as 15%. Those are some impressive medieval record-keeping figures there. No more than 10 Enkegs per party. I think we might have already passed that limit, but none will be the wiser. And looking for those fishermen, the priest that they mentioned, looks like there's just a vast lake here, so unless they meant north, as in the next region over, we can always come back here again, but for now, let's just head up to this bridge.
Done.
See where that takes us. The bridge. You said north, I suppose.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Perhaps we shall find this priest of Umberly here. Not exactly a goddess, or goddess that I would want to be on the wrong side of. So perhaps we can resolve this amicably. Why would a priest go after these fishermen? Seemingly for no reason. Tenya, and a house here. Perhaps she will know a thing or two about this conflict. Wait for the rest of the party to catch up. See what she has to say. I shall address her.
A simple task.
You are trespassing on my land home.
She does appear to be the priest that we are in search of. Priestess. These horrible fishermen that hired us. They did send us, but I only wish to know what is going on. She says it's none of our business. We should leave now, lest she earns the same fate that they have. I insist. I must understand. They did send me, but I wish to only know what is going on. The seas cry for vengeance. Alright then, looks like we have good old-fashioned melee here. Oh, well. That was put to rest quite quickly. Don't we know what they've done? Sunner and the others. They are the evil ones. They killed her mother, and now we help them? She only did her duty collecting the offerings from those that would use the sea. They stole her element of summoning bowl and tortured her for the words to make it work. That is quite the quandary. Child, I shall help you as best I can. She makes a compelling argument. Seems to be somewhat trustworthy in the throes of battle. I like that she is asking legitimately for our aid. Probably being hidden in the shrine to another god. And it seems like whichever way we go, we seem to cross one or another. Go now, for Underly is seldom patient. Alright, very well. Well, I do kind of want to see the resolution to this, so I think we are going to head back to those fishermen and then maybe return to Tenya. We'll see. It's unfortunate it's a 4-hour difference between here and there.
What now? I won't. Of course.
That's the way it goes when you are the errand runner for a god or their emissary, as this priestess appears to be. Very interesting. And as usual, Yeslik waits the rest of the party to catch up. So some sort of bowl capable of summoning water elementals that was stolen from this priestess's mother. The fishermen apparently are holding it captive, possibly at a shrine to another god. Oh, let's head back there.
Of course. Yeah.
I think we've cleared off much of the Enkegs, and Gerda did say that they're mostly concentrated to the east, so perhaps we don't run across any here. Yes, looks capable of handling them on his own. He does. He's not busy getting lost. I'll take that back now. Enkegs to the south and east.
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the eyes! Run!
For right.
We'll get the kick!
Better. Very interesting. Why does the chair have arms and legs like a man, but cannot walk or hold things? Xevric's gonna have to ponder that for a while, I think. He'll hang on to that scroll.
Of course. Yeah.
Very curious. I wonder who wrote that strange missive. I wonder why chairs do have arms and legs and they don't hold it. I guess they hold the weight of a person. Whoever sits upon them. That'll probably keep Xevric occupied for the next 2 or 3 chapters.
Done and
I don't
done.
have to actually enter the house. Alright, listen here, son.
Glad to.
Back, he sees. This priestess had much to say about the group of you. Gone and believed her lies, haven't we? Stole some bowl or something? They attempt to sweeten the offer, an extra 100 gold to trust their word over hers. The child has said that you killed her mother and have been taking far too much from the seas. I don't like being used, sonner. It makes me angry. This is Yeslik speaking as well. So it's a dwarf talking about getting angry. The jig is up. Cleric of Talos in Baldur's Gate. Interesting. Perhaps this is the other god that they spoke of, Talos being another vengeful, evil god of storms and chaos and destruction. Suffice to say, they made other arrangements for their safe passage at sea, and a little bit of payback as well. We are all pawns of the gods. Give me the bowl, sonner. I'll not ask so nicely a second time. The Storm Lord knows who it is that opposes him. Vengeful things, these gods. Well, let's just head south. I guess it's the fastest way to the exit here. Quick save after that. I can't do it because they're bandits. Who dares attack? Yeslik. Bandits. I guess I could probably handle most of these on his own as retribution for what they did to his clan. He's having a bit of trouble actually hitting him.
Around this side.
don't really care to pick up all
Simple task.
the maybe scalps and whatnot. So we'll just continue on our way. But yes, this is quite interesting. Being the pawn of Umberly or of Talos. Who's to say which one is right and which one is wrong? I guess we'll go back to Tenya, see what she has to say. Hopefully it doesn't lead to conflict. In the interest of time. Yes, it shall rush headlong into it if there is conflict. Hopefully we don't have to draw upon holy might. We'll see. With any luck, we will finally get some resolution to this matter here. Return. Here's the bowl that was taken from your mother. Perhaps now she would rest. Umberly is apparently pleased with us and will deal with Summer's group in time. Talos will abandon them for their failure. She has no reward for us, but the Sea Queen remembers those that serve her well will be paid in time. Each dimension doors away. So no conflict, no violence, at least. 2,500 experience, that seems fair. I should have read the bowl before handing it over. Perhaps I could have gleaned something about its nature.
Simple task.
But no matter. Cross over this bridge that looks to be far sturdier, better maintained, and probably more traveled
We do good.
than the broken down
This
Brandywine
my clan
Bridge.
was
Fryland
long
Bridge.
ago.
This bridge is expansive, however. Worm's Crossing is its name. Surprised we have not yet met more than a guard or a spokesman for the city. This bridge is enormous. So I believe, had we come here sooner, we probably would have, either the drawbridge would have been up,
the flaming
or we wouldn't have
fist.
been able to pass it. In any case, the entrance tax is 6 gold pieces for each party of travelers. And asks from where we hail. I suppose it would be best to ingratiate ourselves with the local military here. We want to come off as trusting and trustworthy, so we should be honest and forthright. We come from Candlekeep. His commander wishes to speak with us.
Citizens, please step forward.
Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. He likely already knows our names. He asks if we are the group that was involved in the fiasco at the Nashkel mines. Well, yes, I suppose that was us. Apparently we've made quite the commotion up in Baldur's Gate. He can't really put his finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. Getting harder and harder to put trust in anyone. He needs outsiders to do some investigations. He does not wish anyone with connections to anyone within the city to be working for him. Well, if it pays well, sure. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into here. Must be held in the strictest confidence. What do we understand? We need to begin an investigation of the Seven Sons trading coster. If memory serves, believe that that was the one that was referenced in Davorn's documents that we looted from him at the lowest level of the Cloakwood mine. Perhaps we can reference that again. In any case, the Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely, selling off valuable assets, neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. They are apparently very important to the economy of the city, and the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. Scar has spoken with the coster's head, Jasso, who rudely rebuffed him, despite knowing each other for many years. This is not like his usual behavior. Interesting. We're ready to go for it, but there's something that you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind recent events along the coast. At the mines in Nashkel and in Cloakwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the throne. It does not bode well for the future of this region. He says there's nothing that he can really do about it now, but he'll make sure to look into it. He wants us to break into the Seven Sons compound, find out what's wrong, use stealth. Doesn't want it to lead to violence. The most important person to watch for is Jasso. Report back to him at the Flaming Fist compound for 2,000 gold for our efforts. The southwest side of town. Wishes us luck. Go meet him just west of the Seven Suns. Alright. First real lead into a quest of some intrigue and adventure. We haven't even set foot inside the city yet. Who's this interesting looking fellow? Looks to be a gnome or a dwarf.
Walking alone in the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
Ah, yes, look, you disappoint me. Alright, well, yes, look is way over here. So I'm going to take a quick pause in the video, as I had planned anyway, and when I return, Yeslik will be over here, hopefully. Stay tuned, everyone. Let's see if you can make it.